Hi, we're Wiser Systems. I'm Seth Hollar, CEO, and today we have
Logan Maxwell, wearer of many hats.
We're going to talk about Bluetooth and UWB. Essentially, we've coined the term copyright, Bluetooth-ifying UWB.
Wow, trademarked. Yes.
So you won't see it used anywhere else except here. What does that mean, or what do we want it to mean?
Right. So traditionally, ultra-wideband. And ultra-wideband's been around a while. I mean, it's been very cumbersome.
Early part of the 2000s.
Yeah, I mean, even NASA was playing around with this to track tools very early on since its inception. But essentially, people measuring Ethernet cables to the nanometer and getting all of their synchronization to occur. Now, I can get you extreme precision with ultra-wideband, right? But traditionally, it's been very expensive to do. I mean, a single facility or room could be north of $1 million or more, right? That was ultra-wideband, right? A wideband technology spectrum-wise.
Okay, so there's costs. We could also add in, typically UWB installations, you're seeing low tag count.
Yes, often, because in order for the two devices to communicate, it's power consumptive, and you're going to want to basically communicate back and forth quite rapidly, which limits the amount of tags that you can have.
So in industry, sometimes there's a little bit of a misnomer that when people say UWB, hey, I'm only going to track kind of 100 or 200 tags, and it's going to be inexpensive.
Right, and people worn is common because you can recharge those. Also forklift, right? So you recharge those or they're powered off a battery. Yeah. You see that a lot, right? So that's ultra-wideband, right? It's a wideband technology, good around strange reflective environments, very precise, but typically very difficult to set up and expensive.
Yes.
Also not really scaled.
Okay, turn the page.
Bluetooth is, I think everyone is much more familiar with Bluetooth, so I'll try to keep it short, which is very hard for me. But basically little tags, it's a standard, it's everywhere.
Everyone knows it.
Everyone knows it, it's in everything. Everything talks to itself, so it's cheap, it's easy, right? And so it was built really to send a large amount of data over short distances, all right? And that's why it's great to stream music from your phone to your headphones, right?
Right. And
so it's okay. That makes a ton of sense, but what it can also kind of do is location in a way, right? We're doing signal strength, which sometimes is called...
And sometimes using a little bit of angle of arrival, but not very well. Some of the more advanced stuff.
A little bit, right?
A lot of back-end algorithms to try to suss out the location given the large amount of noise.
Right, and so, and I think this is a fair assessment. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you're about room level accuracy a lot of times. Mm-hmm. I think that's pretty common and predictable. And so you have cheaper overall sensors, right? And so you can scatter a lot of them around to get the fidelity you need. And I think at maximum you can typically get to about room level. Compare that to ultra wideband, that can get you very, very, very precise, right? We're talking centimeters sometimes. So it's kind of two very different sides of the location coin.
Right. So on the one location, high cost, high precision, low tag count. The other side is low cost, low precision, high tag count.
Yes, and high being relative because you still run into some scaling issues with Bluetooth.
Oh yeah, I'll wear my nerd hat for a little bit. Ultra wideband means wideband in the RF domain, so 500 megahertz or 900 megahertz. Bluetooth is 1/10 of that, roughly 50 megahertz or less. It sits in a public band, 2.4 gigahertz, which is also Wi-Fi. It can be very crowded, and so you do have reliability with the interference from other systems running as well. So large tag count can be maybe a little bit of a misnomer because of those reasons.
Right, and I will say it's even the physical nature, the physics of the band that you're using, narrowband versus wideband, is somewhat your precision in crowded environments because of destructive and constructive interference.
Oh yeah, I forgot the most basic thing.
Yeah. But anyways, basically there's Bluetooth side and there's the ultra wideband side. So what we're attempting to do is bring the Bluetooth-ification of ultra wideband.
Which means bringing the low cost, high tag count, and what's that other one?
Ease of setup.
Ease of setup.
Right, accuracy.
That UWB has traditionally lacked to the Bluetooth sides of things, or the things that people like about Bluetooth.
Right. And so we have a system that is relatively straightforward to set up. It's relatively low cost. It's scalable to thousands, tens of thousands of items, and it gets you to about arm's length accuracy.
Yes. The large tag count.
Right? So we can have tens of thousands of these items, right? They're a relatively low cost sensor system, and we can get you down to about arm's length in a realistic environment, right? And it's not to say we can't be more accurate in specific cases, but in a general rule of thumb.
Yeah, if you are in a manufacturing facility which will have lots of metal, lots of equipment, things like that, you will have lots of reflections. That's where Bluetooth accuracy degrades.
Yep.
And on our side, we can preserve accuracy and get you the accuracy you need, which typically, in 9 times out of 10, is from here to here.
Yeah.
So what Wiser has done is brought it to what we call Bluetooth-ify, Bluetooth-ification. And so if you're a manufacturing facility and you're thinking, hey, I need to track things, I don't know where they are, they're being lost all the time, for example, and you immediately think, hey, Bluetooth is out there, I've heard it before, you should also think of Wiser as a potential solution to be investigated to see if it works for you.
Absolutely. Yep. And that's not to say it's 100% going to work every time, but please just reach out. It's so easy for us. We've seen so many shops at this point. We can get your square footage, know how many counts of your assets, and really give you over a no risk, no cost estimate of what it'll take to cover your facility based off of just a 30-minute conversation, right? A lot of times people are pleasantly surprised that we've Bluetooth-ified ultra-wideband and that we've really taken the cost structure out of that equation. You're not going to be paying 7 figures to coat your shop. You're really not. So let us know. Contact form,
Email, website,
phone,
smoke signals,
fax,
Telegram.
yeah, BlackBerry, Morse code. That was Telegram. That counts under Telegram. But really, any way you can reach out. Oh, LinkedIn. That's actually real. You can do LinkedIn or any other anywhere you find us. Just let us know. We're happy to just give a talk. No stress. Easy. 30 minutes. We can tell you whether this is a good fit or not.
Thank you all, and we'll talk to you later. Take care.